My name is Janie Chang. I am an artist and an ancestral skills educator. And for those of you who aren't familiar with that term, ancestral skills are basically the old ways of living that our ancestors from hundreds and thousands of years ago used to practice and do every day in order to live their lives. So for example, making friction fires, weaving textiles and clothing, sourcing plant medicines for healing, building shelters out of anything found in nature, those types of things. Those are the things that I am interested in and teach as well. I used to work in the corporate world, and I very quickly, or not quickly enough, found out that it wasn't something that gave me meaning and purpose in my life. And I was really looking for something to complete me and to make me feel whole. And so I became interested in spending time on the land. And I was unexpectedly brought by a friend into a fishskin leather making class. And before I knew what I was signed up for, I had a raw fish skin and a piece of slate, and I was scraping the flesh and the scales off of it, and something happened where I felt it in all of the cells of my body, and I felt like I had done it before. So it took me a couple of years after that to really get comfortable making fish skin leather. It's been a bit of a journey, and now I'm actually a teacher of fish skin leather. I spend a lot of my time teaching this skill, and it really brings me joy to do so. So fish skin leather has been made for hundreds and thousands of years by many different civilizations in the North Pacific. And my main interest has been in what was done in China. My mother is from Hong Kong. My father is from Yantai. And as I mentioned, I feel like this was in my body somehow. So I traced fish skin leather making back to China, and it was also practiced by the Ainu in Japan and in Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Alaska and down the Pacific coast as well. But for the most part, fish skin leather making has been forgotten by most of the English-speaking world, and there are still very few people, so it seems, making it in the rest of the world as well. So it is something that was done traditionally for making clothing, jackets and pants and footwear, and it is something that I really want to help bring back and help people to remember. I think it's really, really important to keep the old ancestral ways alive because they make us feel human and alive. They remind us of what that means. And when I teach this skill to anyone from young children to elders in their 90s, I see this look of awe and excitement and just wonder, a sense of wonder, because they've created something so beautiful from a piece of raw fish that they may have eaten or may go to waste, but they can actually transform it into a beautiful textile with their own hands. And that's what I've witnessed time and time again when I teach this, is this sense of awe. Wow, I did this with my own hands. And it's really that process of transformation that is so powerful to me, and I think to other people as well. When you can transform one thing into another, so the raw fish skins into a beautiful piece of leather, there's some kind of transformation that happens within us as well. And it's such a beautiful thing to witness, and I think that everyone should have that experience, whether it's with fish skin or with another ancestral skill.